So now for the concert. So when the K-12 concert tickets went live, I wanted to buy VIP, but I was like, didn't have enough money at that time because I obviously had to pay rent and all that stuff. So by the time all that was paid, I didn't really have enough to buy VIP. So I think I didn't buy it for 2 days. And then after 2 days, when the tickets started, you know, selling and like they came out, I was like, you know what, I should just do VIP because, you know, you like this person, you know, I don't really do VIP that often, and if there's someone I really like, I do want to do VIP. So I was going to go buy VIP, but the moment I went on, it said sold out, and I was like, oh, VIP is sold out. And my friend and I, like, we were all supposed to like be VIP and go together, but since VIP was sold out, she went with another friend, but we still got to meet up afterwards. And then I went with another friend who we only got general admission, which is still good. So the day of the concert, I think it was October 25th, was the day of the concert. I got all cute. I inserted a photo of how my makeup and like my outfit looked. I basically had the pink shirt that I got at the Pink Bus on, and I had like a dress with buttons on, and then I had my Vans on with like some cute pink socks. And I had pastel makeup on, so it was cute. And I also had my leather jacket and like a sweater on, because obviously it was really cold that day. And since I was in VIP, I didn't have to be there that early. But the concert started around like 7:30, so I was like, okay, I'll get ready and I want to be there by 4, but I didn't get ready by 4. But I think I left around 4, so instead of being there at 4, I left by 4. So I left at 4. It was just really easy for me to get to the concert. Just took a train and a bus, and then I was there. So I love when the concerts are really easy for me to get to. But anyways, so I got there around like 4:30ish, 4:40ish, maybe even 5, I don't remember. But when I got there, I noticed that there was 2 lines, but I wasn't sure which line I needed to get in because no one was saying, oh, VIP and general admission. So I was just walking just to make sure. And the moment I saw the VIP lanyards, I knew I was going in the wrong way. So I turned around and I went to go in the other line. And this line was long, you guys. It was from the theater, around the neighborhood, or like, how do I say it? So it was a line going to the edge of the theater, and then it was going to the side of the theater, and I kept on going all the way down, and then it went into a neighborhood, and I think it was starting to go into another neighborhood. Sometimes I wonder if the people around that neighborhood like, the fuck is happening? But anyways, so I was able to get, I mean, I obviously wasn't in the front, but I think I was in a good area where I was, you know, a good area in line. So I got there and people were lining up, obviously, and waiting for the concert. And my other friend who was supposed to go with me, who also had general admission, she was running kind of late. There was traffic. She was taking an Uber, so I was just texting her what was going on and how long the line is and where I was. And the line was just getting so long, and I was getting kind of worried that she wasn't gonna get here in time before they started like letting people in. One thing that I thought was weird was that there was a whole bunch of like not weird, but like old men going up and down the line asking if anyone had extra tickets, and I'm just like, why are you asking someone if they have extra tickets while they're in line waiting to get into the concert? Like, it doesn't make kind of sense to me, but whatever. Like, shouldn't you be in line asking if they want to buy one, not if you want to buy one off of someone? But whatever. Didn't really pay that much attention. I think there was one guy who didn't even work at the venue who was trying to sell beer and cold water to people who were in line. But who's gonna want a cold drink when it's fucking cold outside? Not me. So my friend finally found me around like 6:30ish, which is when they were about to start letting people in. They obviously let VIP in first, and then they let general admission. And then there was a problem. So obviously they pat you down and they make sure that you don't have any weapons or anything on you. And I had like a spike necklace. Now let me bring it to you. So I had this necklace on, right? You can obviously tell it's plastic. It has really cute pearls, like fake pearls, and it has fake spikes. and I had it on because I thought it was cute. It was both girly and like super punk rock, and I thought it would just be cool to wear. And I guess I had it on showing like this, and they were like, they stopped me, and I was like, what's going on? Why is everyone else able to get in first and you're stopping me? And then he was saying, oh, you have spikes on, and I'm not sure they're gonna let you in with that. And I'm just like, okay. So another security guard came, and he was like, oh, she can't have that, she can't come with that in because it has spikes. And I'm like, it's plastic, like I'm not gonna freaking take it off and fucking stab someone with this. Like, it's plastic, it's not sharp at all. But I literally took it off, and I was hovering it over the trash can like, I guess I'm gonna throw this out. And even though I had this for years, and I was like, man, this is a cute necklace, they're about to make me throw this shit out. But then another security guard was like, oh, she can keep it if she keeps it in her bag. I'm like, bitch, yes. And I put it in my purse because I did not want to throw this out. Like, it's cute, even though it's like a cheap necklace, it's cute. Like, so I'm just like, they were saying that if I had a leather jacket that had spikes on it, they would probably have made me like throw it out or like something like that, because I'm just like, that's fucking bogus. And then they're like, oh, it was on like our website, or like things that you can't bring. And nowhere on the website, because I was reading it too, just to make sure that you know, what kind of bag I need to bring, because on their policy they said you can't bring anything bigger than 12 inches, like width and height wise, into the concert venue. You can only take something small, like as small as 12 inches or smaller. So I measured my bag to make sure that it was okay, and it was just like it was my Sailor Moon purse. You couldn't really fit anything in there as well. So, and I was reading just to make sure what I couldn't bring, and they didn't say anything in line about having like spikes like that. But I was still grateful that they were able to let me keep it. They kept it in my bag, so I just kept it in my bag the whole time. And then my friend, like they just, so they finished like, you know, scanning me, making sure that everything was good, and then they checked my ticket, so I was in. But then my friend was behind me. I'm like, why didn't she get in yet? And through the glass she was telling me that her ticket wasn't loading fast enough. I was like, oh. So I was like, well, while you're waiting there, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. So she's like, okay, fine. So I went to the bathroom, which honestly, I was really happy that I was able to use the bathroom before going into the concert venue, because when I did VIP last time for another band that I really liked, I really didn't have any time to use the bathroom because I would lose my spot. But this time I was, cause like since they had the merch table right in front of like where you go in line to watch the concert, a lot of people were going to buy their merch before they were going into the concert venue. So I was able to use the bathroom and to find my friend, and we were able to get pretty good spots. So how the theater was, it has like a platform that's closest to the stage, and then they had like, it's like a level. So they had the stage, the front stage, and then they have like another higher area right here that had like banisters on it. And then they do it again another time for a third time. So it's kind of like a slanted area, but like kind of like stairs with banisters. And then they also had the balcony areas. So my friend and I were on the second level area with the banister, and we were like on the right side corner, and we could see perfectly. We weren't in the front, we were like second row, but since the girls like in front of us weren't that tall, we were able to see stuff, and it was really cool. So I was able to get some cool footage of the concert, so I will insert that in here right now.
my head, like the way she said, people gonna say, if you need a break, someone will take your place. People gonna try to tell you that you're wrong, but don't listen to their words. Just remember, don't let them hurt you. Only know, don't let them try.
All I gotta say is that Melanie is so gorgeous. She's just so beautiful, and I loved the whole concert. It was just like totally my aesthetic. Like I guess you could say I have two different aesthetics. It's super pink and girly and everything nice and sweet and pink and purple and all that stuff, and then I have super goth and witchy and alternative and stuff like that. So she was just like a mix of everything, and I loved it so much. And her voice sounded just like it came out from the album itself. Like her voice is perfect live. The costumes were amazing. She was absolutely beautiful. I loved every second of it, and I really loved the concert. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention. So I just basically loved the concert. And then after the concert, it was kind of like a bitch to get out of the venue. But we were waiting for our friends, but we couldn't wait that long because, you know, I had other people who needed to go home. So 3 of us went to a taco place like ahead of everyone else, and we ordered tacos, and oh, they were really good. And I finally got my very first pina colada, like legit pina colada. Can't even say that word. It was so good. It was just a perfect night. I hope you guys enjoyed my story time video about the Melanie Martinez Pink Bus and the concert. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps my channel. Comment down below. Have you gone to Melanie Martinez's K-12 tour yet? Have you visited the Pink Bus? Did it go to your city? Please let me know down in the comments. If you haven't already, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And until next time, bye.